So in this video I'm going to be showing you where all the current side quest locations are currently inside of the game. This will help you earn more gems and experience to go towards your level. I'll also go over some important locations on the map that are hidden or are out of the way that you must be aware of to become better at the game. The first one is simple and easy, however you will need roughly 10k golds to activate it, which isn't much, but you won't be able to do it if you are completely new to the game. He will be located behind the spawn up this large hill near the second salon area. Obviously I can't show you the quest since I've already completed them, but this is where you'll have to go in order to activate it. He's known as P2W Bill. After talking to him, he'll give you a couple quests which you will need to complete. You can find them on your quests tab on the right side of your screen, which you will get rewards for completing. They should be simple and easy, such as killing enemies, and won't take too long to complete. Next up we have the homeless girl. The only requirement to activate in this quest is that you must have completed all of P2W Bill's quests first. After doing this, you'll be able to start a new mission with the homeless girl. He will also give you a bunch of quests that you'll need to do. She will then give you rewards for completing them. This doesn't take long either. It's another simple and easy quest which is worth doing just for the rewards. You can find her over here left from spawn near the crafting and blacksmith area. After completing the given quests, if you try to interact with her again, it's not going to work. You can only do these side quests once. Next we have the corrupted future, where you can corrupt your weapons using corrupted shards gained from extremely rare mods which have a very low chance of appearing. These mobs have a red effect around them, and upon killing you'll receive a corrupted shard and it will be placed inside your inventory. There's an NPC that you can go to in the lobby in order to corrupt your weapons using shards, however it's a fairly small chance of your item actually being corrupted, so it's kind of luck based. He can be located opposite the old merchant spawning area, which is down a hole to the left of the alchemist. However, corrupted shards are not easily obtained, so make sure it's a weapon that you plan on holding onto for a while, like the best sword from the most recent update. Now we have Zued. He's pretty much useless, but he'll let you know whether or not the merchant is around. When the merchant does show up, you will get notified in the chat, so because of this it doesn't make him very useful. But either way, if you'd like to use him to find out, you'll have to head back towards where you found P2W Bill. Take a left from there and there will be some trees you'll have to parkour across. Once you reach the top, Zued will be there waiting and you can interact with him to find out whether or not the merchant is around. Next we have the sus vampire, who's actually one of the most useful NPCs in the game. You can pay him around 50 to 60,000 gold from the elemental pool. He will then give you a random orb which you'll be able to either drop or safely place into your inventory. Doing this has a much higher chance of you receiving a legendary element compared to rolling them with gems. The catch for this is that you can only pay him for an orb every 3 hours, which is reasonable considering it's another way of being able to retrieve elements aside from using gems. He can be found behind the spawn, past the dummies which you practice elements on, and up the huge mountain near the castle. Next we have the merchant, which you've already heard about. The merchant spawns once every hour for 15 minutes. It's someone you can go to for either buying or selling your materials. It's a way you can make some extra cash or buy any specific items that you were looking for. The merchant's location was recently changed a couple of days back. It used to be down the hole where you corrupt your weapons, however now it's located up towards the PvP arena down a lane behind the castle. Next we have the wise blind toad. By giving him what he wants, you can get an ability which allows you to double jump. This is extremely useful in the game for getting up to high places or escaping your enemies. What he requests are 5 frog legs, which can be obtained by purchasing them off the merchant. They can cost up to 25,000 gold each at most, however once you have all 5 the effect is permanent, meaning you won't have to worry about getting them again. The merchant isn't always selling them, so you'll have to keep checking in on him every hour to see whether they're there for sale or not. As for its location, the toad is on a small island above the leaderboards. I double jumped and dashed onto it, however you don't need to use these abilities to get up. You can simply climb a small green tree and jump up into the mountain. Follow the same route as me, but right before I dash onto it, drop down to the nearest tree that was in front of me and you'll be able to get up that way. After interacting with him, he'll ask you to bring him some food. After getting him 5 frog legs from the merchant, he will reward you with the double jump ability. Next up we have an ancient skill known as the Enchanted Blade. The Enchanted Blade ability can increase the damage on your swords drastically, as well as giving it a nice glowy cosmetic effect that matches the colour of the element that you have consumed. The Enchanted Blade is a learnable skill from the old man who's located inside of the jungle dungeon. It's a very good skill to have, however you do have to pay the old man 40,000 gold in order to learn it. As for where he is, once you load into the jungle's dungeon, head through the first 2 gates until you reach a large grass area. Take a left or stick to the left wall until you come across the waterfall where the gorillas will be. The old man will be behind all the gorillas. They should be sleeping, so you'll be able to walk straight past. After making the purchase for the Enchanted Blade, mobile users will have to rejoin the game, then a new UI above the dash icon will appear, and for PC users all you'll have to do is hit the H key to activate it. For the final location, I'll be showing you where you can get dash V2, which will pretty much just increase the speed of your dash and allow you to go a little further upon dashing. For those who don't know, you can use Q to dash. The skill can be learned from an NPC right at the end of the Snow Castle map in front of the doors leading into the final boss's arena. Make sure to leave one enemy alive so you're able to talk to him. In exchange for Dash V2, he asks for 100,000 gold, 5 air orbs, 12 lunar shards, 2 evil amulets and 5 evil drives. The air orbs you can get by summoning elements. The lunar shards you get as drops from the mobs in challenge mode, which you need to be level 45 plus to play. The evil amulets can be obtained by mobs from a rare occurrence in the jungle dungeon known as a blood moon, where the sky goes red and the enemies become 2 times more powerful. And finally, the evil drives can be obtained in purple chests hidden in the lobby and in dungeons. After collecting all those items, he will award you with Dash V2. That's all the side and major quests currently in the game. When more get released, I'll try my best to keep you updated, so make sure you stay tuned. Apart from that though, that's all I know for now, and I'll keep you updated on future ones. Thanks for watching.